Greetings again, everyone. I hope you've had a good week. This is really exciting. I hope you're getting a lot out of it. I think you can if you read everything and just do the assignments. They're not very difficult. Just do the assignments and learn from it instead of just to do it, but to learn from it. Now we're talking about the director in chapter 15. Just what I'm looking at here is a cry for love. The picture of cry for love is on for chapter 15 there you're looking at. And like I said before, that was really an interesting thing. But then I was a director of it all. If I didn't like the music, I said we need to change this music. Or if I didn't like the choreography, I said we need to change this. Even though both of them were total professionals, the director has the last say to get the feeling of the play. Let me give you an idea here. The room is already filled with people when she enters, a bit fussily with a bundle of books and papers under her arm. Expectation, tension, and even a hint of panic can be sensed behind the muffled greetings, loose laughter, and choked conversation that greet her arrival. She sits, and an assistant arranges chairs, gradually starting at the other end of what has suddenly become her table. The others seat themselves. An edgy silence descends. Where are they going? What experiences lie ahead? What risks? What challenges are to be demanded? What feelings, in the coming weeks and months, are going to be stirred to poignant reality? Only she knows, and if she doesn't, no one does. It is in this silence, tender and hope and with fear, that the director breaks ground for the production. It is here that plan begins to become work and idea begins to become art. It is the peak moment of directing and of the director. This is an idealized picture, to be sure. There are many directors who deliberately avoid invoking an impression of mystique and whose primary efforts are directed toward dispelling awe, dread, or any form of personal tension among their associates. Nonetheless, the picture holds a measure of truth for every theatrical production, for the art of directing is an exercise in leadership, imagination, and control. In the director's hands finally rest the aspirations, neuroses, skills, and ideas of the entire theatrical company. Directing is an art whose product is the most ambiguous, perhaps the most mysterious in the theater. The direction of a play is not visible like scenery or costumes, and unlike the actor's voice or the designer's score, it cannot be directly heard or sensed. Yet, direction underlies everything we see and hear in the theater. And so I guess everything boils down to the director. If a play is going to succeed, it is the director. If the play is going to fail, it is the director. As a matter of fact, one director may fail, and you just bring in another director right after and do the same play again, it can be successful. You really have to have the knack and a kind of an understanding of all the elements of theater. We've been talking about the technical, we've been talking about the acting, the playwriting, and all those things that have to come together through the director. And of course, the director tells everyone where to go on stage. He says, okay, actor, move stage right, move stage left, move down stage, move up stage, move here when the big screaming takes place. And then he doesn't actually do it all the time, but if there's a fight scene, he brings in a fight choreographer, and they choreograph the fight, but the director watches closely. If it's getting too out of hand, the director says, oh, I don't want to go quite that far with it. Or go a little bit further with the fight scene. And of course, love scenes are interesting. They're always fun to do, I guess. But we never had real love scenes in the plays that I've done. Kissing are the most. And that's always an interesting thing because they're a little embarrassed about kissing someone they've never kissed before. And usually their boyfriend or girlfriend are sitting just a few feet away. And that's kind of exciting to watch. Sometimes it's not so exciting to watch. But anyway, everyone's professional, and they get through it. And so if you're on stage a boyfriend, girlfriend, then you just leave it on stage. But sometimes they don't leave it on stage. Sometimes they become boyfriend and girlfriend. Matter of fact, I had quite a few people propose to one another on stage. Even a few people proposed during the course of the play, proposed to their spouse. And it's really exciting to be part of that, to be part of the world of the actor, to be part of the world of what we have to give to an audience. And so that's why I did it. That's why I went into theater, because I wanted to share. And what else could I do? Other profession could I do to share? But I shared what I wanted to share, because I picked the plays. Some plays were for the actors, some plays were for the audience. But I picked the plays and made sure that tried to make sure that they worked. And for the most part, we had some pretty good plays over the years. Some plays won competitions, and some plays didn't. And so it takes a long, hard look at it. But it's all on the director's head. It's the director's fault or the director's glory too. Well, maybe you say it's the actor's glory. But anyway, chapter 15. Take a look at that. It's an interesting chapter. Speaking of that, we know Robert Cohen, the author of this book. Before the semester is over, I'll try to get him on the phone, and we'll do a little recorded something so you can listen to his words, actually coming from him. So have a good week. Enjoy yourselves, and bye.